Anthony Joshua beats Jake Paul by knockout. Jake Paul was struggling in there towards the end of those rounds. He was stumbling, bumbling, and fumbling in that ring, man. He was holding on for dear life in those last 2 rounds. Jake Paul missed some huge hooks from Anthony Joshua. Jake Paul landed a few blows of his own, but Anthony Joshua ultimately, in the end, outlasting Jake Paul, showing his professional and longer stretch in the boxing game than Jake Paul. Obviously, the 2 losses that Jake Paul have taken have been against actual boxers, professional boxers. So it is what it's not really that shocking, but I did say that Jake Paul will go the distance, and he almost did. But that 4th punch when he went down, the referee called it. He knew it was over because Jake Paul, that right hook, that last right hook by Anthony, Jake Paul ate that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that shit, he ate that. He ate that hook, but the referee called it, man. He went down 4 times. Anthony Joshua had him stumbling and bumbling. Jake Paul, when he's not fighting the senior citizen, boy, y'all don't waste no time. This photo sums up Jake Paul. Oh yeah, Jake Paul was running up against the ropes the whole time. Jake Paul's not stupid. You better know who the fuck you're playing against. You better know that's why a lot of professional footballers, it looks slow. You better know who the fuck you're playing, because if you step and you get caught out, you're gonna get laid down. It is what, and you can see Jake Paul exposed himself at the end. He was getting tired. He was fucking making mistakes, and also the body shots as well in boxing. I don't know. I haven't boxed before, so see, me talking about boxing is kind of cliche because I don't really understand boxing that much because I haven't done it. But I guess those body shots are a bitch. Because when Jake Paul got hit with that body shot by Anthony Joshua, that shit woke his ass up. He's like, ooh, he was stumbling. He rattled his insides, man. So yeah, this was Jake Paul at the end of the fight, sticking out his tongue, doing all that shit. But yeah, Jake Paul the entire bro, he was holding on he was doing a lot of grabbing, a lot of hugging. I mean, it's understandable Jake Paul was up against the ropes. The fact that he went 6 rounds with Anthony Joshua is a little bit more embarrassing on Anthony Joshua's side. I think that it's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. At the end, you can see Anthony Joshua was relieved because I know he was like, what the fuck? How am I going the distance with Jake Paul? He almost went 8 rounds. If he wouldn't have landed that right hook, I think Jake Paul the last 2 rounds would have just held on, done a lot of rope movement, done a lot of stuff, held on, did the same. So, yeah, man, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. But Anthony Joshua ultimately picking up the win in round 6. What a fight, man. That was unbelievable. But Jake Paul was doing a lot of holding. You can see Anthony Joshua, he was getting frustrated. He did the low blow. It was just a lot of stuff going on in that fight. But yeah, you can see Anthony Joshua absolutely getting frustrated because it's like Ronaldo or Messi going against a Sunday League player and they're getting clamped. You're like, what the fuck? Like, I'm Ronaldo. I'm a professional, high-level professional. How the fuck am I getting lasting? How am I even in competition with an amateur person? Because let's be real, Jake Paul is like a amateur, maybe a semi-pro boxer. So the fact that Anthony Joshua went 6 rounds with an amateur / semi-pro boxer is damning. This is, I can't even lie. This looks kind of bad on Anthony Joshua, but he did knock Jake Paul down. He hit him with that right hook, which kind of salvaged it a little bit. Because if they would have went the distance and it would have went on points, yikes. And it almost did. I almost called it because I'm telling you, it was close. But Jake Paul just at the end, he got tired. He got knocked down. But I don't know. I don't know what it is with Jake Paul. I kind of wanted him to win. I don't know, something about seeing the underdog win. He was getting booed the whole time. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I like being hated. Not being hated, but just like I like the underdog story, underdogs winning, all stuff like that. Because, I mean, come on, man. A YouTuber beating a fucking professional. I mean, that's damning. But then the shit with him having 6ix9ine coming out and all that shit, and 6ix9ine rapping and shit. Oh, my goodness, man. I don't even know, man. This shit was crazy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. This fight was fucking insane from start to finish. Very, very exciting. Very, very edge-of-seat stuff. And honestly, I enjoyed it, man. But, yeah, we all knew what Jake Paul was going to do, man. Jake Paul would be a fool to go toe-to-toe. Don't forget, Anthony Joshua is 5 inches taller than him. The reach span of Anthony Joshua he would be a fool. So he did what he was going to do. He was on the edge. He was moving around, quick feet. But you can only do that but for so many rounds because in boxing, it seems like you just get tired as fuck. Because towards those late stages, they be getting tired as fuck. And you could see the quality drop, and Jake Paul's quality dropped. Anthony Joshua has a little bit more in the tank, a little bit more seasoned, a little bit more experience in the boxing game. And he ultimately showed his class against Jake Paul at the end and hit him with that hook and knocked him down for the 4th time. And that was it. The referee called it. I know Jake Paul was going to try to fight on, but that last hook from Anthony, he rattled his shit. He woke him up. Jake Paul's like, ooh. You can see when he went down on the ground, he was like, oh shit. That shit woke his, and that body shot as well. Yeah, Anthony Joshua, I'm not gonna lie, he had about 3 or 4 swings where if them shits connected, Jake Paul would have went flat out. Total knockout. Man, them swings sounded like bullets. That shit was, but y'all let me know what to think down below, man. Unbelievable fight, man. Very, very entertaining. I'm glad I got to watch that shit for free because I would have been fuming if I would have paid for that. Motherfucker, I'm just watching somebody hold on to the ropes. But I understand. You know, it's like if I'm playing a fucking professional team of soccer, shit, you got to know who the fuck you playing, man. You better respect the ball. You better respect who you're playing if you know you're playing quality. And Jake Paul had to respect his opponent because he knew if he let Anthony Joshua get in, which he did a few times, he caught it. And he ate those punches too. So, yeah, y'all let me know what you think down below. Anthony Joshua wins by knockout in the 6th round. Unbelievable fight. It's Wimble MC, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm out. Peace out. Also, let me know if I missed anything in the comment section. I kind of went all over the place, but anyway.